Alright, so you guys know that recently I played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and it was the first time that I've ever played that game since its release date. And if you saw my last video, you understand that I thought the game was overrated, and I thought the game was lame, and I thought people were overhyping it and overpraising it. Yet I had never played it. After making that last video, I kept thinking, what was the main thing that I enjoyed, or what was the best thing about Assassin's Creed Black Flag? And I came to the conclusion that best thing about it wasn't its combat, wasn't its fighting, wasn't its scenery, wasn't its side characters, wasn't the naval combat, wasn't the story. To me, what made Black Flag and what kept me entertained and what hooked me was Edward Kenway. His personality, his way of being, his character was really good. And the reason that I wanted to bring this up is because I started playing Assassin's Creed Rogue because I wanted to experience more of the Assassin's Creeds that I never played, like the forgotten Assassin's Creeds, because I only played the first one, the Ezio Collection, in Assassin's Creed 3. So I never played any of the other ones. So I wanted to hop into Rogue and kind of get a feel for that. So the first thing that I learned about Rogue is that it's improved gameplay. It looks better in terms of graphics, and the naval combat is smoother. So basically it would be an upgrade from Black Flag because it came afterwards and it's remastered and all those things. So yes, it feels better, yet I'm not having as much fun with it as I did with Black Flag. And I know maybe the story isn't as strong as the one in Black Flag, but there's something about the character Shay, which he's not a bad character, he's not a bad assassin, but if I'm comparing him to Edward Kenway, who I just played with maybe a week ago. I'm missing Edward Kenway. And where I really realized this is when you get on the boats, because, you know, Edward Kenway is a captain, he's a pirate. When he gets on his boat, the crew would say, oh, hooray! You know, they would cheer every time I got on the boat, and I thought that shit was so cool. I thought it was very dope. It made me smile, and I just felt it. I said, like, hell yeah, let's get it, you know, let's go attack, let's do it. It was a vibe just being a pirate and just doing cool stuff like that. So then when I get on the boat with Shay in Rogue, they try to do the hooray, let's go also, but it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel earned. Shay is a captain, I suppose, but I don't understand why he's a captain. He's an assassin. Edward Kenway was a captain. He was a real pirate, and you felt it, and it felt earned. And then just the character, like I mentioned earlier, Edward Kenway is complex. He goes, what he wants, he tries to get. He tries to do things his own ways, and then he realizes later on, you know, I screwed up, maybe I can be better, but it's his character going through different things. The voice actor for Edward Kenway also did a great job of portraying different emotions and portraying a charismatic character, because Kenway was very charismatic, and it shows tremendously, especially when you go into a different game like Rogue. And Shay, again, he's not a bad character so far, and I am enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying it as much. And I've realized that Edward Kenway really made Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I think the trajectory of Edward Kenway from the very beginning of the story in Black Flag to the end was a full circle moment. He was a pirate who was maybe selfish, who was seeking glory, to a man who became an assassin and wanted to help change the world, wanted to help keep things protected, and wanted to maybe right all the wrongs that he committed in the past and correct them, you know. So there was a lot of depth to the character of Edward Kenway. And again, maybe many of you guys may think, well, of course he's the best thing about the game, but you know, the game has so many great moments, so many great things, set pieces. The combat I really truly enjoyed. The naval combat was also very well done. The chase sequences, just the side characters were amazing with Blackbeard. Just so many awesome characters, man. The game had a lot of charm, a lot of fun, and definitely the heart of it was Edward Kenway. He just had a profound effect on me. I'm just very happy that I was able to experience a story with Edward Kenway. And I just wanted to put some small thoughts into this, not a deep dive on the character or anything like that, but I just wanted to tell you guys how I felt playing with Edward Kenway, and now how I feel not playing with him and being in a different world without his character. It feels a little weird. Let me know what you think is the best part of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. What was your favorite thing about the game? What made the game? Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this very short video. If you enjoyed it, please drop it a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
As is custom among our kind, we do not plunge headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness. The object of our attention is a square-rigged galleon, and we want her for the advantage she'll bring Nassau. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye! Aye! Those who oppose, whimper nay.
Never was the King's Council so unified.